Yes, Santosh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you so much, everyone, for joining and sparing your time today for data engineering demo. So I'll be walking you through what is this data engineering and why it is in demand, and who will be the right person who can go for this course, and what will be the job opportunities. Okay, so that is what we are going to learn. And data engineering, and we are saying that data engineering is a new technology or a course that we are learning. But in short, it is already there in the market from almost 15-20 years. Okay, it's already there. You guys are also aware of it. It's just that they're changing the names. Okay, so let's see what is this data engineering and how did it come from. We say that it's AI data engineer with data ops. It's just a fancy name. But if you see, it was already there in 2005 to 2015 era. We were calling them as an ETL developers. So you go and ask your maybe seniors, super seniors, and whoever is working in the IT for last 15-20 years, you go and ask them, they'll say that, yeah, there was a role called ETL developer. And then after ETL developer, they changed to big data engineer. 2013 to 2018, where I started working in IT, this technology was full of demand, and we call it as a big data engineer. And after 2018, just before the COVID, people started calling it as data engineers. From big data engineer, it became data engineer. And this did not stop again. After this 2022 era, now people are calling cloud data engineer. And even today, we are calling as a cloud data engineer. But the new era is AI data engineering. So we are in the AI world, right? For the last few years, for the last couple of years, we have been seeing how AI is also evolved. And again, it's AI is like a virus. It comes with in touch with every other technology, and it has got affected with data engineering also. And now the future is AI data engineer, and that is what we are going to learn as part of this course. So if you're all thinking it's a new, no, it's not new. It's already there from 2005. Only that the fancy names are getting changed. Same work. What you did 15 years back, the same work we are doing. The only thing is, where are we doing it? Are we doing it in your machines? Are we doing it in the cloud? So that is where all of this matters. Okay. So with this, I have another few roles for you. Okay. We are here to learn about data engineer. But where are you going to implement the project? Are you going to implement in Azure? Are you going to implement in AWS? Are you going to implement in GCP or Snowflake? So where are you going to work? That decides this four roles. Okay. So if you are getting in touch with one of this role, others will be very easy that you can easily switch on and you'll be able to master that as well. Okay. But as part of this course, we'll be focusing completely on Azure Data Engineer. Knowing more than one cloud, you can call yourself as a cloud data engineer, right? If you know more than one cloud, okay, I know Azure, I know AWS, probably you can call this as a cloud data engineer. But if you're sticking on to one cloud, then if you're learning AWS, you will be called as an AWS data engineer. If you're calling Azure, if you're learning Azure, you'll be like Azure data engineer. Okay. Now with all this context, first of all, I don't know what is this data engineering. And for title itself, this many confusions. Title itself, this many confusions, right? We still don't know what is data engineer. Without knowing what is data engineer, what we will understand these roles. And that is why I'm here to tell you what is this data engineer. Okay. Now, just before we get into the subject, I'll tell you one small story and you need to tell the moral of the story. Okay. So FIFA World Cup is going on. How many of you are following? How many of you are following FIFA World Cup? No one? No one? Are you all there?
No.
Yes.
No. Surprising.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
following.
Okay. Now, FIFA World Cup is going on, right? And we can see one last time the top players like Messi and Ronaldo. We can see them one last time in this World Cup because they're almost in 40s. So next World Cup will be 44. That is 2030. So we may not witness their play again. So this World Cup is a bit of interesting for most of the followers. Okay. Now, I was doing a small research and I will tell you the story. And the question is very simple. You need to tell what is the moral of the story. Okay. There is a country called, okay, Curacao. Now, the population is just 1,50,000. The entire country, the population is 1,50,000. That is 1.5 lakhs. And this team has qualified for FIFA World Cup 2026. They have qualified and they belong to Group E. There are few groups here and they are fallen into Group E. Okay. There's another country called Cape Verde, which the population is about 6 lakh. And they have also qualified for the football in the Group H. Now, India. 143,000,000,000,000,143 crore people populated India, not qualified for FIFA. End of story. Can anyone tell what is the moral of the story?
Population doesn't matter, skill matters.
Population doesn't matter, skill matters. Well said. Anything else?
Indian people not interested in FIFA.
No.
They are interested
Focus on one
in
skill.
cricket.
Skill development, like in.
Skill development. Okay.
Nobody is there to guide them on the right path.
Nobody is there to guide them at the right path at football. Very good.
Population
Passion.
matters for marketing, advertisement.
Sunil Chetri already told system issue.
System issue. Very good. Okay.
Passion too.
India likes cricket more than football.
Yeah, India likes cricket. And yesterday I was seeing a match. Okay. There was a one-day series going on between India and Afghanistan. Okay. And I was just switching the tabs. There is another team, India A versus Afghanistan A, it seems. Have you seen that? Two teams. Two teams is playing simultaneously in Indian cricket. Indian cricket has evolved in such a way that two teams are parallelly playing. India Afghanistan, a regular team is playing, and India A team in the sense already people have filled here. Another team who's playing a tri series. India A and India, and who knows, India B will come. Now, why India is not focusing on football and why India is giving only priority to cricket? Anyone?
People are least interested in the international games.
Organizations, Santosh.
Cricket is also international game only, right?
Monetary interest of few organizations and
Yeah,
peoples.
more money in cricket.
More money in cricket. Okay. Yeah, I said this.
Cricket
This is a gold, yeah.
than football.
This is also gold.
Not more money. Football has more money than cricket, but there are few certain people's lobby and organizations which have been benefited from cricket more than football in India.
I think the physical attribute of Indians are not suitable for something like football. The cricket suits them a little.
We don't think like that.
Infrastructure availability.
Infrastructure availability. Okay.
Actually, it's about the mindset of the policymakers of the nation.
It's a commercial game.
No, but in 1957 in Asia Cup, India played well. Football team in from West Bengal.
Okay. See, we are all talking about sports here. Okay. We are all talking about sports here. But I'll tell you what is happening in India. If someone plays cricket and if someone says that, okay, playing cricket, you can get into a team, everyone starts playing cricket, right? Now, the reason why I brought this example is we are also in a similar situation where we blindly go and fall into a trap what others says. If someone says, okay, playing cricket is good, everyone will start playing cricket. When someone says that, okay, learn AI, everyone will start focusing on AI. If someone says that, okay, let's learn Java, everyone starts following Java. But we are not thinking what is good for us. In India, everyone is running behind IT, IT, IT. You cross your 12th standard, you take up your degree, B, and if someone asks you what you want to do, yes, I want to get into IT. Everyone wants to get into IT, IT, IT. Every year, lakhs of engineers are coming out of the colleges from different parts of India. And how many are getting job? Right? How many are getting job? Now, what is important here is when the competition is higher, your skills matter. Just see the first country, just 1.5 lakh, 1.5 lakh people, and they've qualified for the World Cup. And India, everyone is running behind cricket. Every single person is running behind cricket. Right? So the example why I brought this is skills matters than anything else. If you want to be in IT, if you want to survive in IT, there is no option that you have to upskill. There is no other option. If you want to be a competitor to others, and I don't know how many of you have joined, it's almost 150 people have there. In this 150 people, there is a competition. There is a competition between you guys who is going to get the job, right? And without doubt, I need to tell you, the skilled person will definitely get job. And how are you going to scale up? How well you are going to practice? And how are you going to build your portfolio? That matters. So without wasting much time, let's get into the agenda. People are talking about data engineer, data engineer, data engineer. What is this data engineer? Everyone says get into data engineer, but what exactly is a data engineer? Right? We'll understand in a very layman terms why it is needed, what is happening in the market, because I told you, this is already there from the last 15, 20 years. Why suddenly there is a boom? Why suddenly everyone is talking about data engineer? This is already there. That we will understand with a very layman terms, and then slowly we'll take it into the cloud. Okay. Now, last week, there was a heavy rain in Bangalore and it's a monsoon season has started. The photo which you see on the left side is taken from one of my nearby area, which I took at 4-5. Okay. So 11th June 4-5, I've taken the picture. And 11th June 4:50, 45 to 50 minutes of time with a heavy rain. You can see what happened on the right side. The same road, the same area, two different photos. What has happened? Within 45 minutes, what has happened?
Traffic.
Mess.
Traffic.
Water blocked. Chaos.
30 minutes of a heavy rain and the complete road is damaged, right? You can see a lot of flood, dust, people are rushing up, vehicles. See how it has changed within 30 minutes. If there is a rain that comes suddenly and it is spoiling your daily routine, you are not in a developed city. Of course, Bangalore, I cannot say that. It is developed city, but to a certain extent only. It is a certain extent only, right? 30 minutes of downpour has made the street complete mess. Okay. After all, just rain and our city is not able to manage it. Our system, the environment is not able to manage this. After all, just rain. After all, it is just rain. And we are not able to manage rain in any part of India. You take any part of India, if it rains for more than 30-40 minutes, there will be flood. There will be flood. And the first state and first city that stands is Chennai, followed by Bangalore, followed by Hyderabad. 30-40 minutes of heavy rain and it's gone. Correct? Now, when suddenly if it rains so heavily, the rainwater never finds a place to settle. The rainwater spreads across the streets and sometimes rainwater enters the house also, and your normal life is affected. Now, when we go and do a research about this, very simple, straightforward, no proper rainwater harvesting, no proper planning, and we were not been prepared. When we will be prepared? We all say, okay, it's rain, that's all, but we will never be prepared. How long it's going to rain? How heavily it's going to rain? We are not been prepared. We have never seen this. Now, all these are the reasons why we are not a developed city only for rain related. Correct? Now, after all, a rain, if you are not able to manage it, just see how it is jam-packed traffic in Bangalore. This is Bangalore. And this is China. The number of vehicles on the left side you see, the right side vehicles is more than the left side. But see how they have planned it. Zero traffic. The way they have built the system, it's a zero traffic. And in India, that is also taken from, if you're in Bangalore, you guys should know an area called Silk Board. So this is an area that has been taken from the Silk Board. See how it is, and see how it is. The way it is designed. See, everywhere there is a diversion, right? Everywhere there is a diversion. Wherever you want to go, there is an underpass, there is a bridge, there is again underpass. It keeps rotating, but you will still be moving. A moving traffic or a moving vehicle is much better than getting stuck there. Now, this is a system that we want to build in India. Now you should be understanding, after all vehicles and after all rain we are not able to manage, how are we going to manage millions of records that is coming into our system, right? We are all in the digital world. We are all using all the social media platform, everything we are using. Then how are we going to manage it? How are we going to manage it? What system do we have? Do you have the capacity to handle the data? The answer is no. Do you have a system to process the data? The answer is no. Can you handle a variety of the data? No. Is your system so big that you can handle all the problems? The answer is no. Rain and vehicle itself, we are not able to manage. How are we going to manage the data here? Right? So we need a system. We need a system to make this data flowing in all the directions without getting stuck. That is what we are going to do. So we're all data engineers who are going to make the system work, right? Now, tomorrow is a Friday, so probably it's a half day for most of you guys. Like you guys take leave on Saturday and Sunday. So any good movie to watch? Any good movie to watch?
Peddi.
What is that? Which language is it?
Ram Charan movie, Telugu movie.
Ram Charan.
Peddi.
Okay, Peddi. Okay. Is Ram Charan hero? I don't know. Is he hero?
Of course,
Yes,
he's a
the global
Telugu
star.
film industry hero.
Okay. So I'm very bad at movies. I'm very bad at movies. So if I'm asking you some questions, please answer. I'm very bad at movies. Even I did not even.
Did you watch Triple R movie?
Triple R?
Yeah.
No. I'll tell you the last movie I watched, okay? The last movie I watched in theater was in 2016, MS Dhoni, The Untold Story.
Then we are discussing a wrong topic here. Let's switch.
Right? So here we are talking about all the heroes. That hero has done well. That heroine has done well. The directors have done well. Honestly, if you ask me, if any movie is good, the credit should go to these guys. The credit should go to these guys. Who are they? These guys are the real artists, right? The cameramans, the action, the players, right? The lightmans, the people who run the show. To be honest, it's a film is not successful. It's not because of the heroes or heroine or the directors. For me, these guys are the real heroes who are making the movie successful. But you know what? People will never speak about these guys. The most underrated guys who never even come into the picture are these guys. Without these guys, how will you run the show here? And I've been part of many shootings actually. Okay, near my home, I've been part of many shootings. I keep observing. What I've observed is, the people who are acting, the heroines, they come, they sit, and probably they will take some breaks, and in the background the work is going on. What is working on? The change of cameras, the change of lights, everything is happening, and the heroine comes and takes a break. They'll get a juice, they'll get a coffee, and they'll drink, and they'll go for the next scene. But who are the real heroes? These are the real heroes. These guys are making the film workable. And today, I will always relate these guys to data engineers. The most underrated role that people will never talk about is data engineers. Because we're all back-end workers. We only work with data. Day in and day out, we work with data. Morning to night, we work with data. There's nothing else that we do except data. Right? So we are like underrated. We never come into picture. If you're talking about any user interface, oh, this user design is very good. We are talking about an interface. This design is good. Everyone will praise us the UI. Everyone will praise us the front end. But what about the back end? And we are here to make the show run. Without us, it's impossible to run the show. Right? So we are very proud to say that we are all data engineers who are going to make the system work. How can I relate this to our work? See here. Building the stage. That's the first thing that we will have to do for a movie, right? In the back end, what you see, we will have to build a stage. That is called data infrastructure in the data engineering terminology. We will have to manage the lights and sounds. That is why we call it as a data processing and data management. What you see in the board, it's related to our data engineering. And how can I relate our backend stage, guys, to our role? Setting the scene. Once the lights, camera, sounds, everything is set up, at a stretch they will shoot for 5-10 minutes. The complete scene they will shoot. How it is possible? Because of these guys only. Right? So that's like running a pipeline. And making sure that we run an entire smooth show. Yes, data maintenance and optimization. Not everyone will be entered into the shooting spot. You need to have an entry pass. Well, in order to see the data, you need to have a data backup and data security. Now, all these are related to us. So end of the day, if someone is asking, what is your role as a data engineer? Having a data infrastructure, doing a data processing and management, creating the data pipeline, maintaining the data pipelines, optimizing the data pipelines, taking the data backups, and providing the data security. This is what you will be doing as a data engineer. Right? Now, 15 years back, this is what I was doing for my mother. She used to ask me to get things from different shops. And she used to give me pocket money for that. Morning 6 o'clock, I go for a milk shop. 8 o'clock, I'll go to the grocery shop. Probably I may decide whether to eat a veg or a non-veg. Probably I may go to vegetable and meat shop. Or finally, I'll be going to a fruit shop. Literally, I used to walk kilometers when I was child, about 10 to 12 years old. And I was being like going to multiple shops to buy things. And today, I just go to one shop, and that is supermarket. Supermarket. Right from your shampoo brush until your eatable things. Everything you get it in your supermarket. Everything you get it in supermarket. 15 years down the line, things have changed. Things have changed. Today, I just walk into one place, that is supermarket, and I get everything. Now, if you ask me to go here, I'll get frustration. How many times you will send? That is what I question my mother. She keeps sending me to milk shop. She keeps sending me to grocery shop. How many times should I go? Right? Now, what has changed here? 15 years down the line, the system has changed. And this is a place where we get all the product at one. This is exactly what the company is also looking for. They want a place, they want a storage where all the data has to be captured at one place. This is exactly what the companies are preferring. If the data is scattered across different systems, the business is not running. They want everything at one place. And that is why we are here. Who is going to build a supermarket? It's we. But not about products. We are going to build a data supermarket. You enter the supermarket, you'll have to see all the type of data related to that company that is present here. That is what we are going to do. That is what we are going to do. Right? Now, if you see here, in the supermarket, you get everything. You get everything properly arranged, right? The proper stocks, new stocks, offers, discounts, cashbacks, a separate line for purchasing, billing. What a life that is, right? Supermarket. You enter and you get everything. And this is what we all prefer for. Even today, you tell me who is going to different shops and buying? No. Everything we are getting it in supermarket, right? Now, in the back end, what was the need of supermarket? All product at once, right products at the right time, more products, right variety, high quality, easily accessible, fresh fruits bills and fast billing, attractive discounts and cleaning like hygiene, and probably you will have a different types of methods, right? So supermarket is one place where you get everything, Now, how can I relate this to our use case? Our business is also preferring the same way. They want everything at one place. They want
Data lake.
everything at one place. They want a system. They have to get another supermarket. But instead of calling a supermarket, I will call it as data warehouse. I will call it as data warehouse. So our requirement is to go and build a data warehouse. Why data warehouse? They want all the data at one place. They want the right data at the right time. High quality data, trusted data, fresh and real-time data, high availability data, fast processing data, scalable data, single source of truth. Actually, it's not ended. I'll show you. See here, in this, it's going on. It's going beyond my size of the screen. Going on. Consistent data, historical data, cost optimized data, efficient data, end-to-end data, data quality, metadata, schema data, support data, streaming data, data ready for reporting, data ready for AI, data ready for machine learning, centralized data governance, business-centric data, high-performance data. And finally, it went here. See how much of data they need. And for this, where I can go? I need to build a supermarket. Supermarket is a place where you get all the products, and that is what we are going to build. But let's replace the name. Instead of supermarket, we will call it as data warehouse. Tomorrow, if someone is asking you as a data engineer, what is your role? My role is to build a system which is like a data warehouse where we get all the data at one place, the quality data, the accurate data, batch data, real-time streaming data, data for AI, data for machine learning, data for reporting, data for dashboards, data for quality analysis. That's what we are going to do. That is what we are going to do, right? And now if you go to a supermarket, you can see how they've arranged the products in different shelves. I don't know whether you have observed or not. If you take your kids to your supermarket, the chocolates and chips and the items which is eatable, they would have kept it at a ground level. Have you observed it? Have you observed it? Because they want our kids to go and be in a position which is reachable to them. They'll not keep chocolates in the 5th rack. They'll keep it in the 1st rack. It's an arrangement. It's a thinking, right? And restocking. Restocking. What do you mean by restocking? Any product is being sold, we will have to go and replace it. Arranging the products, we call it as a data model. The data model meaning is that arranging the data in a proper table format, right? Billing system and payment. Of course, we will have to also go and connect to different systems, right? So that is also there. Security cameras. Yeah, we also have a data security. Something happens to the supermarket, backup should be there, right? Here also we have a backup. And we need to have a daily cleaning and inventory. This is why we have a data optimization monitoring. Whatever you see in the bold colors, that is what we are going to do it. As a data engineer, all these other things we will be doing it. Right? Now, we talked about supermarket. We talked about a movie. The success of a movie depends on the backstage. And similarly, now tomorrow you are going to build this. Just close your eyes and imagine whatever the products you see here, just replace it with data, company's data, marketing data, sales data, customer data, CRM data, enterprise data, JSON files, XON files, CSV files. All of this data we have to gather and we'll have to store it at one place. That is what we are going to do. That is what we are going to do. Right? Now, with this, I'll explain one more small example here. You need to understand who is data engineer. Okay. Now imagine I want to build a new house. Of course, everyone's dream is to build a house. So imagine we want to build a new house. Now, are you going to build? No. We will find guys like a contractors. Okay. First of all, if you want to build a house, you need few things: planning, budget, design, layout, contractors, maybe interior design, safety and security, and some connectivity setup. It could be your electricity, it could be your internet, right? All these are connectivity. Now, the main part is to build the house. For that, I will have to go and hire the contractors, right? Now, I went to the contractor now. I asked him, can you build a house for me? So they have a beautiful brochure. They say that build your own house. We will help you in designing, pre-construction, renovation, maintenance, construction, carpentry, painting, laminating, right? And construction, maintenance, renovation, pre-construction, designing, all these are the services. So I will find the best person who will go and build the house for me, right? Okay, I contacted them. Then what happened? Again, we need all the setting up electric wire, plumbing, water supply, furnitures, internet, Wi-Fi, security, backup generator, cleaning and maintenance. Exactly, I'm relating to our data, right? Now, this is you. You're going and talking to one person called design architect. He is a person who's going to build a plan for you. He will tell, okay, this is a 3-floor house. Maybe in first floor, let the room be here, kitchen be here, hall be here. He'll prepare a plan for you and he will take the communication. And once this guy designs it, these are the builders who are going to build the house. So what is the work of the builder? Already there is a design. You have to just follow that. Right? Now, the same thing I am relating to us, right? Instead of individual, let's say we have a client. Now, client will ask him, I want the data pipeline. What is data pipeline? Data has to move from there to here, from website to database, from database to supermarket. That is nothing but data warehouse. From data warehouse, it has to go to Power BI. From Power BI, I have to go and send it to my clients. Like this, there will be one person who will be ordering you. Tomorrow, when you go to a project, there will be a person who will be ordering you. Who is he? It's none other than data architect. Just like a design architect, we have another person who will be telling you what needs to be done, where you need to copy the data, where you need to keep the data, which table you need to create, where you will have to move the data. Every single thing, there will be a person on top of you who is going to give the instructions for you. And just like this, builders are building the house, you guys will be building the project. But where are you building? You will be building in front of the laptop. You will be sitting in front of the system. That's all is the difference. Those guys are going and building physically. You guys are building from your laptops. So data engineer is equal to a builder. Just like that, they are doing a different way. You guys are doing a different way. So tomorrow when you go to a project, a person will be always poking you. Who is that? It's me. I'm an architect. I will be telling what needs to be done and you will have to follow that. right? So try to relate this with our example. Tomorrow, a person who will give you work will be a data architect, and you are the data engineers who will be working, right? And this role, what this course that we are covering, it's completely related to data engineer. If you're looking for a data architect, this is not the course. If you're looking for a data engineer, if you want to be a one builder who will be doing what the other person is saying, then this is a role that you can opt for. It is data engineers. So data engineers are the guys who are going to build the project for us, right? Now, with this, there are few top driven, data driven technologies in the market, which is highly in demand, Data analyst, I mean, always evergreen. People always want that report. People always want that implementation. So data scientist, data analyst, business analyst who always thinks about business. Now, these are the always a top role. But wait a minute, where is data engineers? Data engineers are actually the root. Without data engineers, the top 3 layers doesn't even exist. People were always saying AI, AI, AI. Everything is AI. Everything is AI. I'm telling you, without data engineers, there is no AI. There is no AI without data engineers. Data engineers are the root. They are the source for every other role. Data scientists, AI, business analysts, data analysts, web developers, testers, Java developers, front-end developers, they are all nothing when the data engineers are not there. Because they are the guys who are providing the data for you. This is a source. This is where the data is coming from. Without this, how will you work here? It's like your blood. Without blood, how can you live? It's like that. Without the blood of data engineers, there is no role exists in this world. No IT role exists without data engineers. But people don't talk about them. That's what I told you, right? The most underrated role is data engineers, and we will have to feel proud because we are high paying jobs. Okay. I have seen all sort of people in IT being AI engineer, cloud engineers, data analyst, business analyst, but the high package always goes to the data engineers. So data engineers are the on top for highly paid, right? Highest paid in the data driven technologies is data engineers. Now, I'll tell you one more use case which happened in my own experience last year. Okay. Now, I wanted to take a full body checkup. So 9:15, I woke up. I thought, okay, let me go for a full body checkup on one Saturday. Okay. 9:15, I woke up. 9:30, I came to the nearest hospital. 9:35, I registered in the outpatient department. Okay. OPD is nothing but the outpatient department. I registered there in the reception. I entered all my details and I said that I want to take a full body checkup at 9:35. 9:40, they give me a medical bill, like what are the tests that you need to undergo. Like, for example, it could be your blood test, it could be your liver test, it could be your kidney test. So all of this, they entered and gave it to me, which happened at 9:40. And they entered the bill. They also calculated it, how much I need to pay. 9:45, they took me to the lab room. Of course, there were brothers, sisters, nurse, everyone was ready. So they put a syringe, they took out the blood and they were marking all the checklist, whatever has been completed, everything has happened. 9:15, I started at home. 9:45, I'm in the lab room. Okay. Now, 9:55, 10 minutes down the line, they also did an ECG echo, which is related to heart. But ideally, this was a different department. Okay. Blood test was in a different room and your ECG was in a different room, right? So all of this happened at 9:55. 11:45, I met a doctor. I was literally shell shocked because I did not tell anything. Before I reach him at 11:45, where the appointment was given, he had all my blood reports. He had all my scan reports, all the bill payments, insurance, everything, every single information. It was there on his table. It was there on his table. I was surprised. I'm not a VIPR. I'm a normal person. What happened for the last 2 hours? Every single information is present on his desk. How is it possible? Everything was different department. Scan was different. Blood was blood group, blood test was in a different department. Bills and payments, insurance, everything was different. And everything he had, right? And he also had kept ready-made, like what is a prescription, medication, follow-up, referred, whom I've referred, everything he had. Then I was understanding how this is working. You know what? You know who is a big brain behind this, who made this process in time? It's none other than you are the guys who are going to be the future data engineers. You are the guys who are going to do this, right? Now let's replace this into a technical form. All this data, on-prem data, table data, database data, PDF files, XML files, CSV files, flat files, JSON files, everything collecting and putting into one system. That is exactly what happened with Doctor. Before I entered, Doctor had all the information from all the departments stored at one place. This is what I'm going to do. This is what you're going to do. As a data engineer, we are going to extract all the data from all the places. And if you remember the slide number 1, I told you, initially it is called ETL. What do you mean by ETL? E means extract. We are extracting the data and storing it one place. Now that is what is happening here. That is what is happening here. And we are going and building an ETL. Now what is this ETL? ETL stands for extraction, transformation, load. So this is what is you're going to do. To be honest, your ETL developers here, simply they've changed the name. They've changed as a data engineer, right? So if tomorrow you've been asked what you're going to do, you're going to build a system which is called extract, transformation, and load, right? Extract, transformation, and load. So you're extracting the data. You're extracting the data from different teams, storing it in one place, and you are doing some transformation. What do you mean by transformation? The data could be corrupted, duplicates, null value, special character, white spaces, deduplication. Lot of things may be there. You will have to do that. And finally, we are going to load it into one system. This was the desk of the doctor. In the doctor desk, everything was there. Every report was there. That is what we are going to build. Okay. Now, another small example which I want to show you. Another small example which I want to show you. Is there anyone in this group who has never ordered any single food in Swiggy till now? Who have never used this app? Is there anyone in this group of 150 who have never ever ordered even a single time in Swiggy? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, I'll take it as no. Everyone would have ordered. Now, in Swiggy, it's a website. You go and search a restaurant and you can order some food, right? The moment you order food, this will be the data that will be generating. This will be the data that will be generating. This is called API data. Observe carefully what is happening. What is that food they are ordering? South India, Cochin. Let's say I'll copy this. I'll copy this because it's keep changing, right? Because every single second there are different orders that is getting placed in Swiggy, right? So this is an order that is coming from Swiggy, and why it is keep on changing? Because there are a lot of people who are ordering Swiggy orders right away on spot. If you go and check, these are the data that is getting generated from Swiggy. Of course, I generated this as a sample data, but this data actually we will be getting in Swiggy. Okay, so let's copy one data and let's store it here. Now, what is the category? Fast food. Customer city, Bangalore. Customer name, Dustin. Delivery fees, 20. Location, satellite bus stop. Partner ID, discount amount, final amount. He has ordered something called some pizza. Ordered amount, 175. When is he ordered? 8:49. So 1 minute back he has ordered. It is completed, and it is completed through a debit card, right? And he has ordered from a restaurant called Subway. Now this is the order. Now why it is keep on changing? Because if you see the location, Delhi, Kochi, Chennai, Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, Chennai, Hyderabad, right? So it's keep on changing. That means every second, of course, it will be more than this, but I've kept a bit less frequency so that you can visibly see. This is an order that is getting generated in Swiggy. Every single order is getting generated in Swiggy, right? Now, this project, Swiggy, they give it to me, boss. I want a report to see today how many orders was placed. What is the revenue that we have got generated? This is what I need to show to my CEO. This is what I need to show it to my CEO. And the data keep on it's keep on generating, yeah. How will I go and show this to my clients? How will I go and show this to CEO? Who is the CEO of Swiggy? Who is the founder of Swiggy? Anyone? Anyone? Who is the founder of Swiggy?
Dipender Goyal.
Okay, let's say Goyal.
Zomato.
Zomato.
Dipender is for Zomato.
Who's for Swiggy? Hey, what are you guys are ordering every food, but you don't know who's the founder, huh?
Nandan Reddy.
Okay, let it be XYZ. Even I don't know. XYZ. Okay, now that person wants to see how many orders is getting placed. He is sitting very calmly at his home and he wants to see the data. And you see the data. Every single second, the data is getting generated. Every single second, it is generating from all the metro cities. All over the India, people are ordering different orders from different restaurants at different time with a different payment amount. And the data is getting generated on screen. Now, I will show you one thing. Keep observing this part. What is happening? What is happening?
The total orders count is increasing.
They will sum up the total count of the order.
As a CEO of the company, aram se I can sit in my sofa and I can view this, right? Right? This is the order. This is the order. Let's come down. What do you see here? What is happening?
Total order amount.
What is happening?
Total order amount.
Total order amount
Is
can be
updating, keep on.
automatically.
There is no one else who can do it other than data engineer. There is no one else who can do it other than data engineer. On spot, live records. I'm analyzing it. See what is happening. Here, what is happening? The order amount is coming here. See here? Where is the order amount? Here, see? 184, 300, 165, 262, 196, 170, 218, 217, 159, 150, 278, 192, 264. Arey yaar, I'm not even able to read. It's going very fast. And what is happening here? 2,04,006. See, by the time I read, it's changing. Right? This is a total order amount. Now, I'm not interested in order amount because order amount will go to restaurant also. But I am interested in I'm interested in what? Revenue. Every order that gets changed there, here it will be reflected. Who can do this? It's none other than data engineers. Total revenue, total orders, total cancellation, sitting at one place. Of course, I could have made it better. I could have shown in Power BI also, where it's a beautiful charts. But I don't want to show in charts. I just wanted to show in numbers. If I show you everything on the day one, you will not have that kick to learn, right? You need to have a small progress you need to have. Day one, why will I go and show the climax for you? Right? So this is how the live data is getting updated, right? And it's keep on changing. It's keep on changing. Every order that comes in, it's processing and it's calculating, right? So this is a total order amount. The screen which is see, just imagine this is an order that is coming from Swiggy. Of course, Swiggy will not share me data unless and until I go and work for Swiggy. They will not share me the data. I have generated some simulation, assuming that the people who order it will get the data like this, and that data we are going and analyzing it, counting it. 275, 255, 195. Every number which comes in, it's adding here. It's adding here. Who can build this? Who can build this? Who can build this?
Data engineer.
Stop saying data engineers. You need to say, I'm going to build in future. I'm going to build in future. This is what you guys are going to do. This is what you guys are going to do. You will have to capture the data from different systems. You will have to capture the data from multiple systems, process it, transform it, missing values, abnormality, special characters, white spaces, cleaning, everything you will do. And you will go and show this to the leadership team. Who is leadership? CEO, COO, directors, founders, MDs. Go and show it to them.
Santosh, one question.
Go ahead.
How the data is like getting stored in the table there?
This is a live streaming application that you will be learning in the complete course. Today, if I tell that I have used, today, if I go and tell you that I've used Azure, I've used SQL database, if I use table, you will not understand. Okay. So this is a process that we will be doing it. And this is what we are going to learn. How the data is stored, how the data has been received, what format it is coming, how we are going to process it. Everything we are going to learn in the upcoming sessions. Today, if I tell also, you will not understand because lot of things is involved. Databricks, I've done in Databricks. Now, what is Databricks? I need to, before telling Databricks, I need to tell what is Spark. Before telling what is Spark, I need to tell what is Hadoop. Before telling Hadoop, I need to tell what is big data. Before telling big data, I need to tell what is Python. Before telling what is Python, we will have to tell what is SQL. So SQL is what we are going to start. So this was the entire process connecting the dots from multiple frameworks and technologies. We are able to build this a live analytical report where the data is captured on spot, and it has been visualized in the form of a number. This is what you're going to build. Okay. Now with this use case, one use case I told you, which is healthcare, which I have experienced. You guys did not see that. But today we have demonstrated a Swiggy on-spot analysis. We have done this, right? Now, post this, we will now come to the topic. For the last 1 hour, I have still not entered into data engineer. Now we will enter into data engineer. Now, who is a data engineer? Data engineer is a person who can just do this ETL. Extraction, transformation, and load. So what does a textbook definition or a Google definition says that data engineers sourcing, transforming, and managing data from various systems. The process ensures that the data is useful and accessible. So as I told you, 15 years back itself, this role was there, which is called ETL developers, right? Now in the ETL developers, we call it as extraction, transformation, and load. We're extracting the data, Transforming is doing all sort of cleaning and loading into a table. Like what you see here, right? The data is loaded here. The data is loaded here. See, the data is loaded here. See, this is the order information that is coming actually. I don't know why this is not working. Okay, so this is the order information that is getting collected. Okay, and you can see here, and that data is getting updated here. Okay, the number of orders. I just started this process just before the class, so that's why it's a less order. But in reality, we'll get so many orders. In a day, we may get millions of orders from different states, different cities. But just before the class, I started this process, and that's why you see 1085, 1086, 1087. So every 1 second, it's getting updated, right? Now, in this, we are loading into table. That's what we are going to do. We are going to do all the transformations and we are going to load it into a table. But you know what? Let me tell you one secret. For doing this, for extracting, for transforming, for loading, you know what? Already there is some tools available. Already there is some tools available. We can go and use these tools. This will extract the data. This will transform the data and this will load the data for you. So Informatica, SAS, Oracle, IBM, Talent, SSIS, everything is there. Oracle is also there. Now tell me, these are the tools which is already there here. We can use this tool and we can do ETL. Our main objective is ETL. We can learn one of this and we can do ETL. Now tell me, in this, which one are we going to learn in our course?
None.
No one.
No one, I believe.
Why? These are excellent tools, yeah.
This is not in cloud.
Not the cloud.
They are not cloud.
Outdated is there. Multiple companies right now use sometime, but mostly outdated.
It's test process.
I repeat my question. These are the tools which can do ETL for us. These are the tools which is already there in the market, which can help you to extract, transform, and load. Now, my question is, which one you're going to learn?
Microsoft SQL Server. MySQL.
None of them.
None of them. Okay. To be honest, we will not any of this. This is all old tools. I told you, right? 15 years back, 10 years back, the actual ETL developers, right? The actual ETL developers, the name which I've given the first 2005 to 2015, the first generation of engineers were called as ETL developers. You guys are fourth or fifth generation. Already one generation is gone. ETL developers. And that ETL developers, they have done in this tools. They have done in these tools. But we will not do. We will not do. Because these tools have come to a stage where it is not able to load more data. It is not able to capture the more data. So we have come to a stage where this system is not capable of handling big data. So now from data, the actual data, we are entering into one of the problem, and that big problem is big data. Okay, so we are entering into one of the problem. Our life was so good when the data was there, but now our life has become a challenging because of big data. Right? Our life has become so challenging because of big data. And let me tell you, I'm sorry for all the companies. None of them are able to handle my huge data. So we are not going to learn any of this. I'm not saying there is no projects here. Okay, listen carefully. There are some ongoing projects which still is happening. Okay, they're always stable, happy, they're okay with the current process. There's a lot of companies who are having current projects. But let me tell you, no tool in this, whatever you see, right? No one is ever starting a new project in this. If you find it anywhere, come and show it to me. I will give you a blank check. I'll give you a blank check. If you come and show me in any of the company, they're starting a new project in this tool, I'll give you a blank check. Your life is settled. One-time settlement, your life is settled. But there are ongoing projects and they're also migrating to different tools, but there is no new projects that is running. For the last 6 to 8 years, I've been searching every company where they're using. They're not developing any new projects. The old projects still exist, but they are not new projects, right? Okay, in that case, what I'm going to learn now, the data is keep on growing. In 2025, we have observed that it is 181 to the power of 10 to the power of 21, which is we have 185 zettabyte. This much of data is getting generated from different companies, organizations, applications, online. So much of data is getting generated. How your online systems can handle it? Now, what is a solution for this? We are unable to handle this in any of the existing ETL tool. So what am I going to do? Okay, what am I going to do? So we will see what is a problem first. Okay, we are entering into one of the problems with the current system. When I say current system, the on-premises, we call it as a on-premises. When I say on-premises, all these are sometimes physical servers. They have their own servers, right? They have their own data centers, right? Now, if I go and observe that, the increasing maintenance cost requires a greater capital, a loss of data, company's limitation, IT support, performance. Now, all these are actually the problems. That is why no company is ready to invest in new projects in those tools. It comes with lot of limitations. Now, with this, one thing I need to go and observe here is, okay, we have a problem, but what is the solution? Why suddenly this problem came, because of big data. As I told you, the word data is gone. Now the word is big data. Now big means what? So big. But what is it big, right? And you know what? The culprits to go and get the data to a big data was this guys. Because of the internet users, smartphones, sensors, smart devices, IoTs, user-friendly usage, even your kid is using your smartphones better than you. They are generating they are watching a YouTube video and they are generating the data. They are using the internet, right? So all these are the culprits where data has become big data. Okay. Now let's keep a challenge. Okay. I will not explain what is big data. I will show you one example. You tell me what is the definition of big data. How big it is, we will see. Okay, is 1 terabyte called a big data? Is 1 petabyte called a big data? Is 1 zettabyte called a big data? At what level you're calling as a big data? That is what is my question. And I'm literally not going to explain you what is big data. I'm just going to show you one example. You tell me what is the definition of big data. Okay, now, what is big data? What makes the data big? We have n number of definitions, but you tell me what is big data. There is a glass with a capacity of 250 ml.
Big data does not have
248 is data. 249 ml is data. 250 ml is big data. Okay, listen carefully. I have a glass of water. The capacity is 250. 248 is normal data. 249 ml is normal. 250 is a big data. I'll take another tank, the Syntex tank, which is there in top of your house, which is a capacity of 1000 liters. 998 data, 999 liters data, 1000 liters big data. My question is, in this 250 ml itself is a big data, but in this 998 is still a data. Then what is the definition of big data? 250 ml is a big data, whereas 999 liters is still not a big data. Why? Why?
Capacity of.
Because it hasn't reached to its maximum.
Need to follow some rules, 3V rule.
When the
Tell me,
data
what is
exceeds
big
our
data here?
existing
What is that?
capacity
How is big
or
data defined
equals
here?
This
when
is
the
the
data
extreme
exceeds
level
our
of the
existing capacity or
It depends on
or
the
football
tools.
Storage.
Last capacity of storage.
Capacity of the container.
Hello?
The maximum capacity.
The amount of the data is increasing day by day.
when the data is exceeding our existing capacity, so we'll call it as big data.
Excellent, very good. So at a stage where my data exceeds the capacity of that container, it could be a glass, it could be a container, or it could be even a syntax tank. When it touches the capacity, then we will not be able to store more. So we are getting into a problem called big data. Okay, so today the entire world is facing the problem called big data. Now, what is the solution for big data? If you want to know the solution for big data, and you will have to come back after 23 hours. Okay, we'll stop for today. And if you want to know the solution, what is the solution for big data, you will have to wait for tomorrow. So with that, I'll stop the session and you can ask your questions.
First of all, sir, your explanation was very, very well. Everyone can understand. Can career gap students join this program?
Definitely, yes. The guys who are coming from career gap, you can still get into it. But anyway, that gap, right? You at least need to show that you've done some certifications, you've done some POC projects. You need to showcase that you've done. You can post your projects in LinkedIn. So all of this, if you do, that career gap could be compensated. So you cannot simply say that after 2 years of career gap, I learn this and I'll get a job. No, the 2 years you need to justify what you have done. So for that, you have to build a project, you have to portray it in LinkedIn, you'll have to have your visibility, you have to do some certifications. If you do that, people will think that, okay, you're not silent for 2 years, at least you did something. So opportunity, you will get it.
Santosh, I have a question.
Yes.
Hi, good evening. First of all, thank you for all the thing explanation. I have right now 2 offers. One is the data steward for file. One is the data analyst. Both are the good company. So, but I want to become.
One is for data analyst.
One is a data steward.
Data steward. What is it?
It is the quality checking after the data engineering work that done.
Data quality checks. Okay.
Yes, governance or quality check the profile.
Okay.
So, but I want to in future I want to become a data engineer. So which role suitable for me right now, because I'm moving to data engineer side.
See, for data engineer, both are good. Reporting knowledge is also good.
Because
And your
previously last 3 to 4 years I'm working as a data analyst.
Okay.
Already. So good in Python SQL parts.
See, I would suggest to scale up on Azure and get into higher, scale up on data engineering and get into higher package. Now, if you get into that quality role, right, the company which is giving, after 6 months, you'll have to change. What you will do?
So that which role we need to select that right now, because after 5 to 10 days I need to join there. So that I want to
see if you really want to join, I would suggest you to join a data engineering related. That is a quality check role.
Yes,
probably you can. Yeah, that in that case, maybe you can learn some knowledge, and apart from that, if you get some sort of experience in learning, probably you can build your own projects.
Thank you. Because already I'm asking you what is the 90 days challenge, so that on daily basis when the data engineer pull the data in the database, where you need to check the quality of the things and present to the client. So that also so that I confirm you is data steward is correct.
Yes, you can choose that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, next question.
Sir, are you going to teach us Fabric?
Sorry? Yes, Fabric will be there.
Okay, sir.
I'll show you the roadmap, which I'll be telling you tomorrow. But today I haven't told you this. This will be the roadmap for our learning, which I'll be discussing in the next class. Okay. So we'll be learning SQL and we'll be learning Python, data warehousing, big data, Hadoop, Spark, cloud. We'll be focusing on one cloud, then Fabric, then deployment, and then AI. So this will be the roadmap for AI data engineer.
And GCP, sir?
GCP and AWS, you'll get it as a self-paced, like recorded sessions you will get. These are all live.
Okay, sir.
Will you cover data factory as well?
Of course, without Databricks, there's no data engineer. That will come in the
Data
Azure
factory.
service. Yeah, Databricks, data factory, all this will come in the Azure.
Okay.
Hi, Santosh.
Yes.
Is there any session on like management side on data engineering?
Management side. Can you give an example? Like what you're looking for?
Yeah, I recently I'm a project manager, but in data engineering projects actually. So any update can I get on that?
So even
Any
I am
focus?
a data engineer manager where I am driving the projects. But this role will suit only for developers, not for managers. At management, you need to know at an architect level. If a project is being given, how many people can work on this? What is the design patterns? You need to be even more having more knowledge at architect level. So this role will suit for data engineers as a developers. But for you, you need
Okay.
to apart from learning this, you can get in touch with us where we can help you offline. What are the additional things you need to know? For example, you need to know agile methodology, you need to know how to estimate it, you need to know cost optimization, like in a team, how many members I can involve in doing this project. For doing a small task, you cannot bring 100 people. You need to know how many people you can bring, how many days it takes to work that project. So that type of knowledge you need to have as a manager.
Based on data engineering projects actually.
That's what.
And
Here you
I
will
need
be
to
learning.
handle data engineering projects.
That's correct.
For
This,
that.
yeah,
For that I need.
this course will give you a developer role. Apart from that, you need to have an additional about 5 to 6 sessions from us,
Okay.
which can help you to earn the role of manager.
So for that, I will get in touch with you.
Yes, that's correct. That's
Okay.
correct. Yes. In the class, you will be part of this engineering role. At a
Okay.
management, you will have to contact us where we can guide you offline.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, Santosh. Thank you.
Thanks. Yes.
Just an accelerated
I have
question
tested my
from
One
question
by
in
one,
the
one by
in
one,
the
please.
group chat.
Yeah, one by one.
I'm sorry, I have tested my question in the group chat instead of talking in the with the
What's your name?
in front of audience. Can you, Ramesh Kumar?
Ramesh Kumar, I don't see any message here. With whom, for whom you sent?
KSR Data Vision Drive.
I don't see any messages. Can you speak out your question? Maybe I can help you here directly.
So it's saying about 16 years of experience.
Oh, okay. Okay, you joined. Okay, I got the message. Okay, let me read out. So I have a 16 years experience in infrastructure, support, storage, and backup technologies. Current package is XYZ. Which technology is suitable for me? Whom can I talk? See, you can always opt for the technology which is going to be in demand. Since you're already in a high package, you may opt for data engineer because whatever you have done in the infrastructure support, right? You can do everything in data engineer also, right? In data engineer also, you can provide the pipelines, develop the pipelines. So this should be your option. But if you're looking for low, I have already 16 years experience, I don't want to code, then this is not an option because this comes with coding. Maybe you will not be writing every line of code like a developer, like a junior, but at least you need to be in a position to guide. So with 16 years of experience, you can show maximum of 5 years of experience in data engineer, but you should be in a position to guide others. That knowledge you need to have.
Thank you.
Hi, Santosh.
Yes.
Yeah, I have 5+ years experience in Python, and right now I'm in automation. I have worked only on Python, but like few technology like GitHub Copilot and I'm not too much skilled into others technology, but yeah, I know the coding. So C++, I have done some courses before. So, is this mainly for like mainly oriented into coding side, or it's like some analysis things also, or this? Yeah.
See, data engineering is coding, like you'll be writing a SQL code, Python code, you'll be doing transformations, cleaning and all. Since you already have a good experience in Python, this should be a good option for you. And it's not only on coding, you'll be doing some process, how the data is moved, where it is moved, what is the source, what is the target. So those type of process oriented comes into picture. So to answer your question, you can easily opt this. Because we'll be teaching coding from scratch. Since you're already coding, you're already like ahead of few people here, so you should be able to choose this. You can master it. because you've already done all the coding, you know, OOPS concept, you know, C++. So this should be a cakewalk for you. Python should be a cakewalk. Other things, process and all, you will be learning from scratch.
So, any I have a question here actually on AI roadmap. So are we going to generate any, create any agents here?
No.
Learning some.
No. We are going to learn how LLM model works, what is RAG model, and how we are going to provide the data to LLM. But we are not going to build any agent. If you want to build an agent, then there is another course called AI Agentic AI, which we cover with data science. There you can build a model. This course is completely for engineer, that is data engineer. But we will know how it works with AI, how RAG model works, how LLM model works. Because nowadays companies are asking everything. When AI came, AI is involved in everywhere. So that's why we have added this as part of our course. We are not going to build an agent, but we are going to know what is agent, how it works, what type of data agent needs, that we will be working.
Okay.
Hi, Santosh.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Rani. I'm like working past 4 years onwards, like React JS and React Native engineer. So I have interest on like past 2 years onwards, like data engineering, because like I have lack of calls on my technology. So I know this is having high demand, but still I have question every time, like I can handle like in real time projects while I will get a job. And also another question here, like here it is mentioned like AI data engineer. Right now in companies everywhere is handling through AI, so they are expecting like very quick delivery compared to previous. So I can expect like I can learn here.
See, to answer your first question, this is not a 1 month course where you will have to fear about it. Okay. This is going to be a solid 6 months course. In the 6 months of course, you will be having a complete hands-on like SQL, Python, PySpark, all the coding will be mastering and will be learning pipelines. So from this 6 months of course, you can literally show 4 to 5 years of experience. That level of depth you will be learning. So to answer your first question, the second question, of course, even I am using AI. But AI is not going to replace your pipelines. AI will not go and build your pipelines. AI will help you to speed up. Maybe you can get some syntax, you can get some code, maybe you can copy paste it. You can improve the versioning. That's all. But it's not going to replace. Yes, companies will expect fast deliveries. We will be also covering you a bit of AI, how you can use AI in your models, in your pipelines, how you can make it better. Those things you will be learning towards the end. So that will help you to speed up the process. But to answer your first question, of course, I'm just here to give 50%. The other 50%, you will have to practice. You'll have to do the assignments. Whatever I do in the class, you will have to repeat it. If you all do this, then you will get that real-time experience and you can easily survive.
Yeah, okay. Okay. And also you populated right now Swiggy amount data, whatever generating, right? You can explain like how you did like that
Yeah,
part.
I will do it. But today, if I do, you all guys will run away because it
No,
involves a lot of technical
just
things.
I'm asking
Yeah,
like.
that's what it involves. A lot of technical things. We'll go step by step.
Yeah, not an issue. Just ask.
Yeah. We'll be explaining you that.
Yeah.
Next, anyone? Yes.
Santosh,
Hi,
any
Santosh. Hi, Santosh.
prerequisites
Teja this
that
side.
Yeah. Go ahead, Teja.
uh, I'm currently working in investment banking with 1.5 years of experience. Now I'm planning to switch to the IT side, particularly data engineering. Could you please guide me on how I should build my career, like
1.5
in
years.
data
What
engineering?
technology you worked?
Uh, Investment banking.
No, that is company. Investment banking is a domain. But what technology
Morgan
are you working?
Stanley. Morgan.
No. I'm asking
Sorry.
SQL,
Investment banking
Excel.
is not a company. Investment bank. Yeah, Excel.
It's
Okay.
not non-technical, it's saying, Santosh.
No.
Yeah, I'm non-IT
Okay, non-IT.
background.
Okay. See, for non-IT, anyway, we'll be teaching you from scratch. This is a roadmap that you see on
Yeah.
the screen. We'll be learning SQL, Python. So you need to give an extra preference to SQL and Python because you're a junior. So most of the coding you will have to do. So the more and more your experience, the number of lines you write to code will be lesser. For example, I don't write any code in my team. I'll ask my juniors to write. So in your case, you're a junior. So you need to scale up more on SQL and Python. So you need to tune yourself where you will have to master the coding. Once you do that, everything will be easy. So for you, this is a roadmap, and 1.5 years, I would strongly suggest you to choose this because we need as many as data engineers, but we are not getting. Everyone is running behind other technologies, but no one is learning here. So this is an opportunity for you to scale up and get a job, and you can easily get the high package also.
Okay. Do you have any offline students in Hyderabad?
We have office in Hyderabad, but this particular course will be online.
Sir, are we covering any libraries?
For practicing, can we go to institute?
Yeah, please. We already have an office. You can visit our office and you can practice. Our team will be there, mentors will be there, founders will be there. Everyone is in office. You can always go sit, talk to them, learn as much as you can. But this course will be online.
Sorry to ask, I have been going through this. Even there is, nowadays there are calls more on even Snowflake also.
See, that's what I told you. If you are like building a project, right? You can build in either of the cloud. See here, you can build in Azure, you can build in AWS, you can build in GCP, you can build in Snowflake. To answer your question, calls is there for everything, right? Every company has their fan base. There are few companies who only use Azure. There are only few companies who use only AWS. There are companies that use only GCP, and there are companies who use only Snowflake. So when you say Snowflake, yeah, you can target for Snowflake companies also, but you need to know Snowflake. But in this particular course, we'll be focusing on Azure. For Snowflake, you need to join a different course.
Dinesh, any main difference between these three clouds?
See, Azure, AWS, GCP are the top three cloud. Okay. Snowflake is like a contractor who works with the cloud. Like what they do is they will use one of the cloud and they'll make our work easier. So that's what this is. Snowflake is not a cloud. It is a software which uses one of this cloud and makes our work easier.
Santosh, our KSR team is available in Bangalore location also, or only in Hyderabad?
So we have the office in Bangalore and Hyderabad.
Our team is okay.
So we have the office in
So
Bangalore
for
and
weekends,
Hyderabad.
if I need to go there and
Not only weekends, any day you can
okay.
come. All 7 days we are working. You can come to our office. You can work with us. You can practice and you can learn if you're coming offline. That is possible.
In Bangalore also.
Yeah.
Santosh, here the snow park and snow like is not covered in this session, like in this course.
In this course, it is not covered. That's what I said. Until your SQL, Python, PySpark, you can learn. There is a morning batch which is going in Snowflake. You can learn Snowflake, DBT, Matillion, and Snowpark, everything in the morning batch. This batch is only for Azure.
Yeah, just I have one question, Santosh, because there is a one girl who is asked about the manager level, right? So I'm having a like around like 8 years of experience into the data engineering. So I'm completely working.
You're already
on
a
this
data engineer?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay.
So actually I'm working on this Azure Azure Data Factory and all the services. But actually I don't have any knowledge on this Python. But actually I learned Python and now I'm building up projects on ADB as well from the past few. You can consider as a past 8 months. So I need to go to the next level. So I don't want to be in a senior data engineer here. So I want to be in a architect where I can so here a lot of technologies you said some of the companies having a fan base with a different cloud architecture, right? Some of them are using AWS, some of them is completely into the Azure platform with Databricks, some of them are using Snowflake. So just I wanted to know, so what are all the things I can learn to be an architect?
See, in order to be architect, this technical knowledge is must. You need to have a strong knowledge on about 15 to 16 services you need to know. Then if tomorrow if some project is coming, you should be in a position to choose which service I can use. That is what is expected from an architect. But in this course, we'll be learning a developer role, like we'll be developing pipelines. Apart from that, another 4 to 5 sessions where you will have to connect with us for getting a management experience, like how I'm managing the team, what type of requirements, how I need. That will be an offline session for you guys. But in online, in this course, you will be learning as a developer role. So for you to become an architect, I'm an architect. If you want to become like me, you need to have a strong knowledge first on technical things, then followed by additional knowledge as manager.
Okay. So now, like, just I wanted to scale up a few things for this data breaks and even like a PySpark also. So is this course is suitable for me? Like, including like I wanted to learn the Snowflakes and Snowpark as well. And
Yes. What you can do is you can join two courses, Azure Data Engineer as well as Snowflake Data Engineer. Azure Data Engineer, this will be the batch, 8 o'clock batch in the evening, and Snowflake will be the morning batch, which is already started a day back. Like, you can join there. Parallelly, you can go through Azure Data Engineering in the evening, 8 o'clock. Morning, 8 o'clock, you can cover Snowflake. Both will be a good add-on for your experience.
so this will be everything is covered in a only one course, right? Like last time I
Snowflake is
discussed.
not covered. Okay, if you see the roadmap, we are covering PySpark, Azure, everything, but Snowflake is not included in this course. For Snowflake, you need to join morning batch. So this is a roadmap. In this, if you see, Fabric is included, Azure is included, Data Ops is included. That is nothing but CI/CD pipeline. AI is included. Spark, Hadoop is included. The only thing which is not included here is Snowflake. And AWS and GCP will get anywhere recorded session. For Snowflake, you need to join separately.
Santosh, are we covering any Python libraries here?
Of
like
course.
NumPy, Pandas?
Yes, without that, how can you proceed? Python itself is full of libraries only.
Okay, and one more question. So 5 days will be 3 sessions, so right? So when we start the 6th day, so what will be the starting?
This is already the first session, okay? This is not something which we'll be repeating. This is a day one. Totally, you have 130 days. 130 days will be your course duration. Today already is a 1 day completed. So tomorrow, after 5 days, the 6th day will be a topic only. It's not again repetition. All these are regular sessions only.
So which one? So we'll start from SQL, right?
What you see on the screen, right? First is SQL.
Okay. Like how many months we are going to learn SQL, Python?
Total 6 months. Okay. SQL 1 month, Python 1 month, data warehousing, big data, Spark 1 month, cloud 1 month, and Fabric, data ops, AI 1 month. So totally it will be 6 months.
So NumPy also it's important for us something.
NumPy is not needed. Pandas is needed. That will be learning.
Okay.
Yeah, Santosh, can you please share your office location in Bangalore so that we can go and practice there?
Bangalore location. See, as of now, we have moved to Hyderabad. In Bangalore, we have a limited employees, but we'll help you with the details once you join the course. Probably we can help you. I am from Bangalore, so whenever I visit the Bangalore office, I can inform you. Maybe we can meet there and we can practice together. That we can do.
You know, roughly say where it is in Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Where is
Like
your
Amirpet or Kukatpalli?
anyone from
I
KSR
think
team?
Madhapur. I think Madhapur.
Madhapur. Have you visited?
No, but I followed these classes. I heard from this Mahesh.
Recently we migrated. I'm not getting the name here. Anyone from KSR team? Where is our office here?
Hi, Santosh.
Yeah.
I have a query.
Yeah, go
So,
ahead.
in this AI data engineering, are we going to, do these with the help of any, open source AI tools or any custom created AI tools, or any custom created agents?
See, we will be learning AI tools in a sense, LLM models, how it works. Okay, what are how ChatGPT works, how Gemini works. We can help you that, but we are not going to build any AI models.
Okay, it is completely with the help of manually we are going to do the data engineering. Am I
That's
right?
correct. That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
We will use AI, but not like completely. We'll make use of some troubleshooting skills. All this we will be doing.
And just in curious, so do we have any kind of AI, tools available to do this kind of a data engineering in market?
Sorry?
In market, do we have any kind of AI tools available to do these kind of data engineering?
No. Yeah, data engineers No AI tool can replace. We have to do manually. We'll have to understand the business. We will have to go and do it manually.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Hi,
Hi,
Santosh.
Santosh.
Hello.
Prakash here.
Yes, go ahead.
So I have 7+ experience in non-tech. Let's say I have experience in banking industry only. So for we to understand and to get on a face with like other tech people here, so how much efforts we need to put on the first two stages like SQL in Python. Uh, can you please guide us
See,
on that?
honestly speaking, everyone in this batch are same with a similar background only. Like some of them, they would have worked in IT, worked in non-IT. For them, everything this is new only. So the efforts will be same. You need to practice 1.5 hours apart from the class time. The class will be from 8 o'clock to 9:30. Apart from that, that 1.5 hours of daily study is must. We'll be giving you
Okay.
assignments, projects, homeworks, research, everything will be giving you, and you will have to do everything.
Okay, it's a 1.5 hours extra practice is needed every
Yeah.
day.
One day, 3 hours you need to dedicate. If you're not able to spend 3 hours, I'm requesting you, please don't join. Because this course, if you're not spending time, it's just a waste of money. Because this course is very difficult because we have to learn this many tools. Means if you're not practicing, if you're not able to spend 3 hours, then this course will not suit you. So you have to be prepared before joining. Be prepared. Okay, I'm going to spend 3 hours daily, every single day.
Okay.
Hi, Santosh.
Got it.
So,
Yeah.
Bhishma.
Thank you.
Hi, Santosh.
Go ahead.
This said Bhishma. I am totally from non-tech background. I have over 17 to 18 years of experience in BPO and healthcare domains. So for the past 1 year, I am on career break, and I joined like SQL Power BI also. But I kept in resume like around 3 to 4 years of experience in Power BI, but I am not getting any calls. So I am planning to join data engineering. So this suitable for me? Like,
See, Power BI, there's a lot of people who are already in Power BI and your experience is also high. And probably if you're 18, right, your package also, they'll think budget wise, they'll think. Maybe that is the reason why you're not getting calls. Yeah, data engineering should be a good option. But if you're learning data engineering, Databricks, ADF, coding, and all will add another 5 years to your experience. So in that 18 years of experience, you can make 5 years as a data engineer. So yes, you will get calls, but as I said, that career gap, you need to do something with, okay, I did some certifications, I did some projects. You need to bring up to the people what you did for that 1 year. You cannot say I was silent, right? You can do some projects, you can
yes.
upload it in your Instagram, sorry, in LinkedIn, and you can put it in your Naukri, say that they have done some freelancing projects, you have done some certifications. All this will add value to your job search.
Even I have been upskilling myself in SQL also. Is
Yeah,
yeah.
but SQL, Python, PySpark, these three things, if you add in your resume, definitely you'll get calls.
Okay. And is there any age criteria for this one? Like,
No, yeah, there is a lot of people who have 45, 46 also have got a job.
even I am actually right now I'm 45 to be
Yeah,
honest.
people have got jobs, so
Yeah.
don't worry. Age doesn't matter, skills matters.
Okay. But I think I heard a lot of online institutes are like online course. I think this is for 3 months course, but you are saying it's 6 months, right?
Okay. So you're saying there is a lot
No,
of online courses with 3 months.
not 3 months. Like, and then I just heard like I
No,
even
more institutes are saying that we will complete the entire data engineering in 2 to 3 months, or they will say that 60 to 70 days. They will
yeah.
complete.
I'll show you
They
one.
are telling like that.
I'll show you one post. Okay. Probably your question will be answered in that. By the way, I'll show you that. By the way, any other questions? Any other questions? Anyone?
Hello, sorry to ask, but can you tell
Yes.
me elaborate about? I mean, you from your just knowledge, we can say that you are highly qualified. But how from how many years you are working with this in
I
this
have I
domain?
have 12 years of experience and I'm currently Google employee. I worked in Microsoft and I worked in Amazon and currently CTO of KSR Data Vision. And now I've been involved in projects in KSR as well. So all of my 12 years is data related, data science, data engineering, data analytics, all of this I've done in my experience.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Hello, hi sir. I
Yes.
have a
So
Yes.
basically, I'm working as a PHP backend developer, where I have knowledge on SQL. Now I want to move to the career in the data engineering, and how I can build my profile and
Sorry, you want?
how type
Actually, voice
how
is breaking.
actually I'm working as a PHP backend developer, and I have like 5 years of experience in backend development. And currently, I want to change the domain from backend engineer to data engineer. So, what type of projects and what type of profile I need to build, and how it can help me to transition into the data engineer?
So you can choose for data engineer. Of course, you will have to start everything from scratch. Okay, we'll have to focus more on the SQL and Python. Once you cross this Python and SQL, your 50% of your learning is done, right? So any experience, any role, you're a fresher, your experience, you're coming from a non-IT background, whatever it is, you'll be able to master this if you put your 100% efforts. It's not like, okay, it's difficult, I'll not be able to learn. It's not like that. It's a subject, that's it. You're going to do the pipeline. But for that, you need a proper learning and you also need a proper practice.
Yes. Also, I want to I have experience in 5 years in the development side. So now I've moved to the data engineering. So how much experience I can show, and how much of experience I can show to
See,
get the job
after
in data?
completing this course, if you do whatever I say, including assignments, projects, homeworks, and all, you can put maximum of 5 years.
Okay, or from the back end to I whole experience I can show in the data engineering.
That's correct.
Okay, and one more thing. And what about the doubt sessions
Every day I'll be
apart
available
from the
after
lab?
class. After class, I'll be available, right? And let's say 1 hour, 15 minutes will be the class duration. 15, 20 minutes, I'll give the time for asking questions like what I'm doing today. And then after that, we will be creating a WhatsApp group where I'll be there, mentors will be there. Any question, anytime, you can always post there. We will help you. Okay. And there is a one person who asked us why it's not a short-term course, right? This is something which happened in my project. People who chased 15-day course disappeared in 15 days from their jobs. Did you understand?
Yes, yes.
And 3 months course, you cannot master it. Okay. The reason why we are capturing for 6 months, in fact, I keep fighting with KSR team. 6 months is not enough for me. That many things is there. What I've learned for 12 years, I have to teach it within 6 months, right? So 6 months itself is not enough. 2, 3 months and all, you can never survive in companies because the expectations will be higher. They're paying you in lakhs, 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs. They're just paying you for data engineers. And if you don't know how to work, then again, you will come out. So that's why we always believe in slow progress, learn in depth, go for the company. And I want to tell you this, no one has ever come back to us saying that we were not able to work. After completing the course, once they get into the job, no one has ever come back to us that I got lost job because of performance issue. I was not able to work. I was not able to understand. No one has ever come. The reason? Because of the duration. So every institute will have pros and cons. Okay. I'm telling you, KSR's negative is 6 months.
Yeah. Thanks for accepting, Santosh. Yeah, and thanks for blaming me as well. Uh, yeah, it's a true, guys. But reason I will tell you one thing. Even today happened. One of our old student in the Snowflake data mining around 3 years back he completed, and he was very comfortable at that time. Now he was raised a concern why you guys are still teaching Hadoop. So our team is not able to explain him properly. Maybe he was not in the class today. The reason Hadoop we are not teaching again. Long back Hadoop itself as a course. Now Hadoop is the part like to migration to show the migration projects from Hadoop to Azure, right, Santosh?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
So just to clarify, I just verified in the Naukri again. He said there is no jobs for Hadoop. He was simply teaching Hadoop for 15 days. I guess I'm not sure how many days you, Santosh, you are taking.
We are taking 4 days, 8 hours.
4 days. Yeah, for 4 days session also he was raising a concern. Maybe if you are there in the class, you can raise concern again. I just searched in a Naukri. Maybe there is no Hadoop developer separately. Hadoop is a part of data engineer. How many jobs are there with the name of Hadoop?
1 lakh.
Okay, so Hadoop will be one of the part for a data engineering. We are taking Hadoop part now as a small topic. The for to explain migration project. In 2016 and 17, Hari sir is there, one of our trainer. At that time, Hadoop itself a separate course. Hadoop and big data, Spark, Scala. This is a separate course. When the evaluating right the courses, we also need to be evaluate as per market requirements. Every year or else every 6 months, the concepts is going to be add on continuously. The first batch in Azure data mining in 2019, I guess. It's nearly 2.5 to 3 months only at that time. But now, depends on the market requirement, we are keep on adding the concepts. Right? I just verified. So just to show him, you can see. Again, I will search again. Same amount. Okay.
Santosh, I have one question.
Yes.
So we need to learn the Linux commands also?
No, not needed.
Not, okay.
SQL, Python, PySpark. This 3 coding is enough to master a data engineering.
Okay, thank you.
Santosh, one question.
Hello,
Like,
Santosh.
Yeah, please, one by one.
Santosh, actually, like, here for data refining and everything, so we are using Databricks. So may I know the suitable platform to store the big data, like a warehouse or like data mart,
See,
something like that?
that's what we are going to store in Azure, right? And Azure is a cloud. In that cloud, we can use it for storage, we can use it for processing, you can use it for automation, everything we can use. There are 200 services. Tomorrow you will get to know about that.
Yeah, you mean to like storage accounts?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. And one more from my side. Someone is asking, most of the institution is teaching for 3 months or something. Why KSR's course will be 6 months, right? It's a simple, guys. For learning, how many people know here car driving?
Everybody knows, I think.
Everybody knows, right? Okay. But I don't know. But for learning driving, right, car driving, it will takes maximum 10-15 days, right?
Yes.
We may felt we are comfort and strong within the 3 months, most of the cases, right?
Yes.
But that not the mean you can able to drive on the highways is different, night driving is different, or during the rainy season is different. And when we are going to the some Tirupati kind of, or else like a Ghat roads driving is different.
Yes.
Understanding concept and maintenance is different, right? About the car completely.
Yes.
That may take time over the period of practicing.
Yes.
Right? Similar way,
No.
we can't take all this time, but at least within these 6 months, we are trying to know all these concepts instead of that 15 days learning. Within 15 days learning, the car driver can't take you to a Ghat road. He can't take a night driving while rainy season.
But the thing
How to
is,
manage during the high speed like a triple R OR or roadsides, right?
But the thing is, how the people are giving they are saying that we'll complete within the span of 90 days, like that they are giving
Yes, yes.
assurance.
Completing.
Any
I guess there is
institute.
one course. I can't blame anyone, guys. So there is a course called AA in 9 rupees, I guess, right? 3 hours, 9 rupees.
You all might be known about 10x or something. You will teach AI Python within just 30 days.
That's IIT Kharagpur guy, I think.
Yes,
I'm
IIT
not sure who is
Kharagpur.
that, but 9 rupees he was
IIT Kharagpur.
completing the course.
9 rupees we can't even buy samosa.
He has spent a lot of money in advertising. He will be in each and every educational or the
Python in
IT
30
field.
days.
By the
Anyone
time we
attended
reach
those
out
classes
to
paying 9 rupees?
Actually,
No,
like
no.
I will
By
give
the
a
time we
better
reach out to
example for this.
payment page, it will become 200 rupees.
Okay.
No. Actually, like for this nine rupees course is there, right? So just I joined one, like the trading.
Trading. Okay.
Okay, so just I wanted to know what is this course about. So just they will give an introduction, and they ask us to like provide the course details and everything. So even one of my friend, the David is there. So that guy is also like so nowadays like you are maybe you heard about that BX10.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Yeah, concepts.
yes.
B10X.
So yeah. So that guy like so just he's my colleague earlier. So we both are working together. Okay. So just I joined that course. Just I wanted to know, like after that they ask us to like join the course for like 1.2 lakhs, and after that like 80,000 rupees they will charge like the discount price. That is what the strategy is.
Exactly.
Not even that. So when you are heard about this 9 rupees or something like that, so it's like 9 rupees. You will think it's a samosa, but actually for them it is like thousands of members will join
Yes,
at the same time.
yes.
Exactly.
No one will join for 1 lakh rupees. Just they listen the demo for 9 rupees, then lot of people will join for 9 rupees. They will get
That
easy money.
data will helpful, guys.
Easy
Example,
money.
they are selling some courses for a data engineering. Example, I'm saying they may be not joining, but their data will be helpful to sell someone else, right?
Yes.
When he said like 1 lakh rupee for data engineering, but some other guys come and say like attend my demo also, they will call you and say thing like my course fees is just 20,000. There is likely chances conversion rate, right?
Initially, they will say that 80,000. After that, this is an offer for today only.
Yeah.
70,000, no 70,000, 60,000,
Yeah.
not 60,000, 50,000. It's just
Similar
only
way.
4,990.
Similar way, guys. Like even I did some research when someone or one student said, call me like asking, do you have any offers like a pay after placement? I didn't understand how it's work out. Later, whatever he said, one organization name, I approached them to understand. They said, yes, it's a pay after placement only. Okay, then what is the process when I can start attending the classes? So there is a small registration fee, sir. You have to pay that registration fees. Later, you can pay only after placement. What will be the registration fees? 5,800 something. I thought still fine. Okay, that course 5,800 means. Later I realized they are giving only records.
Recorded sessions, okay.
Recorded session. They want to sell that course for 5,800 only.
Only.
The record sessions they are selling. Later I purchased the records and after getting placed, I will call them and Mahesh, I got a job and I will pay your 50,000. Will it happens?
No.
Their intention to sell at 5,000 itself. There is one more organization said like a 50% after placement. 50% now, 50% after placement. Then their fees will be like around 1 lakh. Their actual fees will be maybe they want to sell for 40,000 or 50,000. Now they double the price and stated 50% now, 50% after placement. Maybe these gimmicks and all may happens as a point of business. I can't comment on that. But here
Standard
it
job.
will take the time only. So there is no shortcut for a success from my point of view. We have to do some little hard work, sir.
Yeah, Santosh, I have one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, if we want to start putting the resume, after how many months of completion we can do that?
The
Matlab,
last day of your course.
acha, it should be, we should wait for all 6 months.
Yes.
Even this is a kind of issue. Like they'll say that after 1 month of completion of course,
Yes.
you can put a resume in Naukri.
Yes,
They'll
most
say
of them will say that after completion of 50 days, you can go with the resume.
Yeah, we'll have to wait until the course completes. Then we'll give you all the support in terms of mentorship, one-on-one,
Yeah.
resume preparation, everything will help you.
Here, 1 second, Santosh. Placement will be starts from the day one, guys. You don't think like after placement only from the course completion only. Placement support in the sense not just making resume and push you to the attend the interview. So we are starting approaching to the making everything by step. Example, today onwards we are focusing on your LinkedIn. First of all, your social platform. The LinkedIn platform should be active. You have to be start posting data and related stuff slowly. After 6 months, what will happen? Every post will be looks like a data in post only. So any recruiter are looking at your LinkedIn, right? They will think like a Bhishma or Bindu, like what are the people here? They are data engineers. And meanwhile, you will get to know to approach how to approach the recruiting hiring partners, recruiters also. And at the same time, you will get an idea while writing in each post, at least will take a 2 to 3 minutes, right? The 2 to 3 minutes, you are able to understand the concept. Imagine 6 months, at least worst to worst 10 posts in a LinkedIn for a month. 60 post, 60 interview questions you are learning there. Every day, not every day, at least every week, at least 2 to 3 posts, whatever your trainer is teaching, same topic, try to turn in your own style. Santosh is explaining about what is the difference between Azure and AWS, something, or else what is the SQL, what is the Python. Under Python, he may be given some task. The same task you can try to post in LinkedIn as a article or a post. That is the first version. Later, so we are going to be make the resume everything by end of the course only. But anyone who knows already some topics, they don't have that much time. If required, you can approach me. I will help you to give the records of previous batch session so that spend extra hours. Like 3 hours already he was spending here. Additionally, you have a time, spend extra hours, complete course little early, and then I will help you with the resume building and getting calls and everything. We will take care. Sorry for saying help. It's not help. It's our responsibility.
So one more thing is end to end, Santosh, you will be the mentor or it will be splitted by different
Yeah,
mentors.
for this course, I'll be the mentor, A to Z, from SQL to CI/CD development, everything I'll be there. For Snowflake, you'll have to join the morning batch, which is already ongoing. But for this particular course, I'll be the mentor.
Okay, this will also covers this Kafka, these things. I'm not sure what about what is Kafka, but still, I'm just
As part of this course, we will have real-time streaming, which we will do it with Azure Streaming and PySpark. If you want Kafka, you will have to again join like a workshop. You can join additionally, that you can take it additionally. But this course,
I will tell you this one also, guys. When Santosh came to me and stating Apache Kafka also, we will include in this course. It will take another 1 month to 45 days at least. So I said like it's not possible and the people are not ready to learn these many months. So we will do one thing. If required, we will take as a separate course. So last month we started one batch only for 1 month, Apache Kafka. If required, you can join the live if possible, or else I will assign you the records.
and
Might we set the records we are getting
Yes,
the
that's what. Instead of killing your time, you can go with the records. We will discuss about that part. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And one thing is, see, we have few clouds, okay, like AWS also, which is also a top leader. Why actually we are going with Azure? Mother, it's a generic question. What is the idea behind going with Azure? Because I see a lot of other people also morely going to Azure only.
Yes,
Because
same question. Many are going behind only Azure, but they are not going behind any Google or AWS.
say I'll
Same
tell you
question.
this tomorrow, because tomorrow we'll be entering into cloud. Okay, as I told you, right, we are into problem now. Big data is a problem. For solution, we'll be getting into a cloud. So in that, why are we choosing Azure? What benefits we have? Everything will be covered in the next class. So tomorrow your questions will be answered.
Technically, maybe my style of explanation. Family cars are more, or else sports cars are more, or else like aircrafts are more, guys, in the market usually.
Family
Family
cars.
cars. Yeah, Azure is a family car. AWS is a sports car. GCP is a aircraft.
Oh, but sorry to ask you, but some are saying that if don't go, everyone is going behind Azure. So some institutes are telling that there are many candidates who are going behind Azure.
No,
Kindly
that's
go
what we are
through
focusing
Google.
mainly on Azure, but AWS and GCP also we are covering in a high level. We are going to give the records to you. But Azure, we are going to be learn end to end.
Some are teaching only GCP, like
Yeah, they
one
are
institute,
teaching.
one code,
Yes.
one student. Yeah.
Yes, they are. But our focus will be to get a maximum calls for our students. So when you are keeping example, I will make your resume as a Kamble. So Kamble is working on Azure data from last 2.5 to 3 years. But before that, he knows AWS and GCP also will keep in the resume. When you recruiter looking at the AWS and GCP also, you are aware, they will call you and in the interview, right, they will ask you. So when you work on AWS I worked on 4-5 years back, sir, but last 2 years onwards, I'm working on Azure. So most of the what they will assume, Kamble can handle if they given AWS project also. Because clouds are almost common, right?
Yeah.
Only interface may changes. So we are giving a confidence. Azure, we are currently working, so we are super strong. But if you give an AWS or GCP project, yes, I can able to handle easily. That confidence we have to give to the recruiter. So, clear?
Yes, thank you.
Santosh, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Santosh Rajesh here. So to aim for a higher package in data engineer, how much DS is required and how good we should be in that? And will
Not
there be
needed.
any?
If you're experienced, not needed. At least 2-3 years experience you have, data structures is not needed. If you're aiming for Google, Microsoft, those type of product-based companies, you will have to do some sort of research, but not mandatory. If you are very technically good at data engineering, it's more than enough to get a job.
Okay. Will there be any specific training for DS here?
No. We are only focusing on data engineering.
Yeah. Hi, Santosh.
Yes.
My name is Pooja. I have a question about the course structure. Since the course moves to a new topic every now and then, right? Like SQL and Python and big data, so on. How do like beginners continue practicing the previous topics?
You'll have a recording, right?
So I mean, for example, while we are learning Python, right? So will they also be a SQL practice similarly while we are learning Spark and PySpark? are we going to continue SQL and Python practice?
See, the order which we'll be following is first will be SQL, and then we'll be going with Python. So we'll be covering SQL assignments, everything. Then we'll be repeating that in Python. So the flow goes again after 3-4 months. We'll not go back to SQL, right? So the projects when we do, right, when we do a project, all the SQL topics, Python topics, everything will come into picture. First, we will be learning in the order. While we do in the projects, we'll be connecting dots. So we'll be revising SQL, Python, everything will be coming here and there.
Makes sense. Thanks for
Yeah.
that. Why I ask this, because I want to make sure I retain what I learn instead of forgetting it as we move to next module, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, module by module we will be learning, but at the end, when you do the projects, we'll be connecting all the dots.
Got it.
What is the fee
Thank you.
structure? Is there any recording section? If you miss any class, is there any
Yeah,
recording
you'll be
section?
getting recordings for 1 year. So in case, see, let's say for example, 10 o'clock, now I am closing the session. By 11 o'clock, you'll get the recording.
Okay.
Santosh, this is regarding the support.
Hmm.
So currently I'm working on AWS and Atlas, Airflow, ENR tools, some cloud tools. Earlier I worked for the mainframes. So if I started with like KSR group institution with KTs and trainings and all, in 1 month if I get a job, I mean to say by luckily chance, if I get a job on some Python or AWS something, after that will you provide the support?
Yes, we will be providing.
Because we don't know
See, when I
the,
say
I mean,
support, right, we will help you how to tackle that. Okay, the initial project when you get, how do you need to tackle it, what you need to speak, what type of things that you need to know, I will do it. But we will not help you in terms of job support. Job support is different, technical support is different. We will help you. If you have any issues, initial few days, you can talk to us, we can help you, but we will not come and sit behalf of you and work, right? That type of things we will not do. But we will help you. Whatever concerns you have, initial first 1 week to 10 days, we will help you.
yeah, because we are coming and learning the some.
See, that's why we are giving 18 months.
6
Like,
months time. You are giving 6 months time, but luckily, somewhere, if you get a job in 1 month, after 5 months, we don't know. I mean, what you are teaching and what we are learning. Before that, if you get a job, then how can we do the
see,
support and
before
all?
completing the course, support may not be possible. After completing the course, we will help you. Because
Okay.
everyone we will be like in the same page, right? I cannot go one person fast because of you got job, right? So that cannot happen.
Okay.
So this will be the fee structure, okay?
Okay.
So if you don't have any questions, tomorrow we'll be meeting again. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the roadmap in detail and why Azure, and then followed by day after tomorrow that, from Monday onwards, we'll be starting with SQL. Okay. So we'll stop for today and we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you.
Hi, Santosh. Have one.
Yeah, go ahead.